The following segment is sponsored by The Book Break. Get ready to fall into a great story this autumn. Melissa with The Book Break has some great recommendations for readers of all types. Okay, I have to admit, I love reading in the fall. I don't know why.
I know, I do too. Something about just snuggling up with the book.
It's so true. Okay, let's talk about the 3 books you have. Let's start with this one.
Okay, so these are all different types for all different readers. Ruined Star is by a Utah author, Matt Wright. And I love this book because you get a little bit of fantasy and a little bit of sci-fi. Also, it has, so technically the term is called space opera.
Okay.
So think of like a soap opera, but not in a bad way. So this is super fun. You jump into a new world and you have strong characters in here who just don't quite fit in with where they're at, but they don't let that stop them. They still chase their dreams, and you have one man who ends up saving a government official and gets to leave the town he hates. And then you have a woman who actually learns how to use the magic in this area called Myrna. And someone kills her best friend, and she has to jump in and figure out, how can I avenge my friend? How can I stop this crazy world and revolution? Make the world and universe a better place. And so it is fun, and it is the first book in a 6-book series. But Matt Wright, this author, is brilliant. He has all 6 books coming out back to back. So this one just came out 2 weeks later. The next book's coming out. Then, you know, a little bit later, the next and the next. So jump in, start reading it.
That one's gonna be good.
And you're gonna love it.
I love it. Okay, let's go to this one.
This one is by Jerry Barrowman, and Jerry is a phenomenal historical and historical fiction author. This is unlike any other World War II book I've read before, because you get in and read all different stories. You have one woman who ended up a double agent. The Germans sent her to be a spy on the Americans, and the Americans said, how about you be a spy for us instead?
Interesting.
And you have another person in here who lost a leg, but she didn't let that stop her. She helped to run the French resistance to the Nazis. This is about people who were able to volunteer and still make a difference during World War II in thousands of people's lives.
Ooh, that one sounds good. Why We Fought. Okay, the last one.
All right, Missing Oakley. Now, this is a debut author, and I say her name wrong, so I'm just going to say her first name.
Okay.
And you can see what her whole name is. So, Laura, this is her first book, and she is part Cuban, so we get to see some of her Cuban, you know, ancestry, but more so like the culture, which is just this loving culture. But you have a girl in here in middle school, and her name is Phoebe, and she is like the off child who everyone wants her to be like her little sister who's perfect.
Yeah.
But then tragedy strikes, and now we go through this heart just gripping you in the heart, and you feel for the family, you feel for what it's like to go through a hard time, what it's like to deal with guilt. What happens, kids, when you tell a lie? And how do you get through that?
That one sounds so good.
And so this is a phenomenal middle grade book, but parents read it. I did shed tears when I read this book, I'm not gonna lie.
And quickly, I don't want to forget the giveaway. Really quickly, tell us about that.
Yes, thank you. Giveaway. Go to thebookbreak.com, enter to win any one of these 3 books. I'm drawing the winners Friday morning, so get in now and get one of these books for free. And you can get all of these books. Just jump online to your favorite online retailer. If you don't want to wait to win, go get them now.
Amazing. All 3 of them look so good. Melissa, thanks so much.
Yes,
good to see you.
Thank you.